Two villagers warmly offered fruit to the soldiers in the truck, but the soldiers showed no emotion and even aimed their guns at the villagers. What made it worse was that one soldier pushed them away by force. The two villagers felt confused and noticed these soldiers were completely different from the ones they had met before. Although they began to doubt the soldiers' identity, they did not ask questions and simply left. Not long after, the villagers saw two more military trucks coming down the road. They waved their hands and stopped the vehicles. The company commander quickly got out and asked what had happened, but the villagers asked him first if he belonged to the 38th Army. When they confirmed his identity, they immediately told him what had just happened. After hearing this, the commander realized that the soldiers in the first truck were probably disguised enemies. He led his men and followed the direction the villagers had pointed out. Soon they caught up with the fake soldiers and surrounded them. The enemy commander had no choice but to send one of his men to talk because he could not understand the local language. The company commander demanded to know which unit they belonged to. When the subordinate was about to answer, the commander stopped him and turned to question the silent officer standing nearby. The enemy officer realized he had been exposed because he could not understand a single word. He reached for his gun, but before he could act, the company commander pulled the trigger and shot him dead. The soldiers immediately opened fire on the trucks, killing all the enemies in seconds. At that moment, a traitor tried to escape, but the commander and his men quickly caught up with him. With his life in danger, the traitor knelt down and begged for mercy. However, the commander hated traitors deeply. Without hesitation, he pulled the trigger and executed the man. After returning to camp, the commander organized a transport team. Their mission was to deliver food and ammunition to the soldiers on the front line. But on their very first mission, they ran into countless refugees. The team leader saw some of them kneeling and begging. He got out of the truck to check, but soon the refugees surrounded him. Seeing this, he ordered his men to bring out food, but the small amount of food was far from enough to satisfy the crowd. Chaos quickly broke out as people fought over it. More and more refugees rushed in from all directions. Even after the soldiers handed out all their food, it did not calm the situation. As the crowd grew violent and tried to seize the supplies, the soldiers had no choice but to fire warning shots into the air. That finally frightened the refugees and stopped them. However, the kind-hearted team leader could not bear to watch them starve, so he disobeyed orders and secretly told his men to hand out army rations to the refugees. What do you think? Would the team leader be punished under military law for this?